Hello, this is Abir, and I'm checking out Khan Academy to see whether it is accessible or not. And I have looked at the mobile app, and I will review this with you. And I will also take a look at the website and check that for accessibility. So, first of all, let's take a look at the mobile app. So I screen recorded this video. First of all, it gave me the options to sign in, and I chose Google, my Google account, and it was very, very easy. So I immediately logged in using my Google account, and I'm presuming it's the same for Facebook. This is what I got first, and I went to language, or I was given the option to choose my language, but then there was only English. It's no surprise, but at least it gives you some options of what English you'd like to use. It shows your recent lessons and my courses, and then these are the courses that are offered. I was surprised to see that they have a website or an app for kids ages 2 to 6. I took a look at the college careers and more, and I was surprised to see that they have that option over there. It seems interesting. I'll go back and check it out. With arts and humanities, they only have two options, grammar and storytelling. I didn't see anything for anything else. Um, I don't know. I was expecting to see a lot more stuff in there. Maybe things do get better as we progress through the videos, but I didn't see any kind of like a course that introduces writing. Or I'm presuming it's because they don't have uh, the people who can help students correct. I couldn't download the lesson because it wanted me to connect to Wi-Fi, and I don't have good access to Wi-Fi, at least not today, because I exceeded my limit on my Wi-Fi, my home Wi-Fi. So there you go. There is another accessibility issue. Um, I added a course. First of all, I checked out college and grad school, in fact, to see what they have there. I was hoping I can see something related to quantitative studies, but I didn't, and it was okay. And then I went back and I checked out grade 8, and then because I actually added grade 8, and because I did, it showed up on my main website. Those are the courses that are offered. So when you go to the website and you sign in, now it's showing me grade 8 because I checked it out. Let's check it out again. I think the beautiful thing about the layout is that it's neat, clean. Um, oh, okay. How did I access student roster? Maybe it remembers me from a previous access. Um, because 5 minutes ago it was showing me something completely different. Okay, let's go back to courses and check out world history. So when you click on this, it shows you a video, and I was watching the video, and the problem is
Thousand
that
years ago. If you want to see how long we've had writing, about
the person's
5,000 years is our
voice.
current best estimate. Once again, it barely
Oh,
shows up on this timeline.
I
How long have we
probably
had
cannot hear it.
agriculture? Well, well, 10 to 15,000 years. Once again, it's a
Hmm.
small
I can't
fraction
even
of
stop
this.
the video.
Another way to think about it, think about
Oops.
all of our ancestry.
Okay, so let me just tell you what's happening with the video. It's basically pointing at a graph and talking about a history of humans and early human societies. And I didn't feel that this was very helpful for in terms of access for people who are visually impaired or hearing impaired. So I think that this did not score really high on accessibility. I am sure that with other courses, accessibility might be easier. So let's try, for example, this course. You still have an introduction where you have a video,
Let's explore the
but at least
notion
you also
of
have,
a polynomial.
it's the
So
same
this
voice,
seems
by
like
the
a very
way.
complicated word, but if you break it down, it'll start to make sense, especially when we start to see examples of polynomials.
You cannot hear the voice because I have to use earphones so I can record this video, but it's the same voice as the one that was explaining the world history and human history, and it's not really, I don't know, I'm not a huge fan of it, but still, I mean, he speaks clearly and slowly, um, but he has this kind of like not so easy to understand. I don't want to call it an accent, but he just like it's difficult to understand. So I would recommend something completely different, like a different voice. Okay, and then so there are two videos and then a practice. I'm not sure how accessible this would be for somebody who needs to have this page read. Because there's so much going on the side, and I'm sure that the reading software will probably be able to read this, but this is not something very easy. So if we go to view, it's not showing me. So I just wanted to view the source. It's not giving me the option to view the source. Anyway, so I wanted to view the source to see if it's easily read. And I'm also not sure that the video with the voice is very helpful because it's basically explaining what's going on the screen without much elaboration. So it just says like here, like we show you here, like we show you there, and it just uses a cursor to point it out on the screen. So I don't think that the visually impaired are going to find this very helpful, but I might again be mistaken. Anyway, I'm not going to make this any longer. We get the point. Khan Academy has a really lovely uh, learning hub, and teachers can also use this in order to teach their students. So you can, just like Wiki Education, you can set up your class here, but at the same time, I'm not sure how accessible it is in many different ways. I guess once you get the hang of it, it becomes easier and it becomes familiar, and so you can navigate the website easily.